Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. This morning, LEGO revealed all of the summer 2021 Harry Potter sets. 76386 Hogwarts Polyjuice Potion Mistake, 76387 Hogwarts Fluffy Encounter, 76388 Hogsmeade Village Visit, 76389 Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets, 76392 Hogwarts Wizard's Chess, 76393 Harry Potter and Hermione Granger, 76394 Fox Dumbledores Phoenix, and 76395 Hogwarts First Flying Lesson. So I'm going to be taking a look at all of these, although I did cover the Chamber of Secrets and the Hogsmeade Village Visit set in a separate video yesterday. Starting off with the Polyjuice set, I think that this is a perfect $20 set. We have 4 brand new minifigures in here, along with a new molded cat head for Hermione. I think that piece looks really good, and I do like the build of the set as well. You get one stall and then the sinks, which are definitely the most important parts, and as you can see, it actually connects straight into the Chamber of Secrets set because it's positioned above above the slide into the chamber. So the sink does hinge open to give you access to that, which I really appreciate. Kind of reminds me of the Rancor Pit and Jabba's Palace combination. But the other thing I really love about the minifigures is that you get brand new faces for Harry and Ron, and on the reverse they have Crabbe and Goyle's faces, and this is also, I think, the only set that you can get Slytherin robes in, except maybe the Flying Lesson. And that's great because you can get 3 sets of them in a pretty cheap set. We have Golden Harry in here as well, and I do have to say I don't love the distribution of the golden minifigures. They feel extremely random and out of place in the sets that they're in, so I kind of just wish that those had been distributed a bit better. And the last thing I'll mention is that each 20th anniversary set does come with a certain number of random collectible wizard card tiles, so I'm interested to see what those look like. Next, we've got Fluffy Encounter, and I think that this set is just a perfect remake. I love the 20th anniversary line a lot more than I thought I would, because the sets look exactly like the ones from 2001, which were really good sets. So I like the return to the sand green roof pieces. Getting such a sizable chunk of Hogwarts in a $40 set is great, and of course we have a brand new Fluffy with new molded heads. I prefer fully molded creatures, but I am okay with most of what LEGO does with Harry Potter, having brick built bodies and molded heads. And I think that Fluffy looks really cute, like a perfect update to kind of the original head molds. I do have the original, so I will be able to do a comparison. But we have the trio in here as well as Golden Hermione as minifigures. And as for the set itself, I think that it looks like a pretty good build. I do think that, Fluffy barely fits in there, but you have the trapdoor and the Devil's Snare room. I just wish that the Devil's Snare room was a little bit cooler. I mean, the vines are black and they're just those decorative curly pieces. I really would have liked to see something a little bit more special, and the space next to it just seems a little bit wasted. However, the space in the turret is used very well, and I like the harp build too. Not going to spend a lot of time on Hogsmeade since I already talked about it, but I really love the build and the minifigures. Golden Ron, again, completely out of place to me. I really wish that they had distributed those better. I don't really know what set I would put them in, but I just don't think that they belong in the ones that they're in already. And the interior to Hogsmeade does look really cool. I'm really excited that we're getting a set like this, although I did expect a $200 direct-to-consumer Hogsmeade, and I hope that we see more expansions in the future, like the Shrieking Shack. I also already talked about the Chamber of Secrets set, but I like this a lot more than I thought I would. I do have some problems. I think the chamber is way too cramped. Salazar Slytherin's face is a great build, but I really don't like what they did with the snakes. Using that piece from Ninjago is cool, but it just does not look anything like the snake heads that are actually in the chamber. It's not as majestic as I wanted the chamber to be, because the original Chamber of Secrets set I think was majestic. That being said, I do love how, again, this is very similar to the 2001 castle. It's got a lot of great interior features, and I think it'll display very well. And I mean, I'm just really happy to get the sand green roofs back. The gray ones do look better, but, sand green Hogwarts is just so nostalgic to me. And I love all of the minifigures here because we have so many new characters and, just new variants in general. And I also really like that we're getting a new basilisk with a molded head. Then, as for the Wizard's Chess set, I think that this is pretty cool, but not honestly, this is probably the lamest set in the wave. Lego does a lot of chess sets. I do have like the iconic chess set that they made. And of course, I'm buying this. I've already pre ordered it. There are 3 sets available for pre order, the next 3 that we're going to be taking a look at on Lego.com and in stores. But again, the minifigures here are great because I really like casual outfits for the trio. But Golden Snape is like out of place to me. I don't understand why he's in this set. Golden Voldemort in the Chamber of Secrets set also doesn't really make any sense to me. But I really like the way that the chess pieces are built here. And I do think that this is a pretty cool set, although some people, I think, will find it overpriced for $60. Harry Potter and Hermione Granger is the set that I was complaining about the most because it just seemed like a terrible idea to me, and it made me really worried about this entire year of LEGO Harry Potter in general. And maybe I shouldn't doubt the LEGO designers because I really do love LEGO Harry Potter, and I love this set. I see so many people like bashing on this, and I don't understand why, because this is amazing to me. Like fully brick built giant versions of minifigures. These are like the size of those old minifigure alarm clocks, but they're fully brick built. That is so cool to me. I do think that the faces look a little bit weird just because the seams between the bricks, I think just make them look a little bit odd. But the rest of the figures are perfect. The way that they got the shaping of the minifigure arms right, the buildable wands, I mean, even like the hair on Hermione is really impressive. It looks just like the minifigure. So I'm very impressed with this set, much more than I thought I would be, and I really love it. That being said, I do think it's really weird that there's no Ron. I don't understand why you would make just Harry and Hermione. I think it would have made more sense to do Harry separately and then Ron and Hermione in a double pack. And I do hope we get a Ron like this and other... I hope we get sets like this from other themes as well, because I would love to see a giant man done in this way. Next up, we've got Fawkes Dumbledores Phoenix. This is like the third of these kind of display sets, and it's in the exact same style as Hedwig from 2020. I actually like that because I did like that Hedwig set a lot more than I was expecting, so I think it's cool that a Fawkes is being made now. However, I do have some minor issues with this thing. First of all, the wing build is just the exact same as Hedwig's, which kind of annoys me because Fawkes is a lot bigger than Hedwig. Even like the minifigure like molded pieces like are so different in size. Like Fawkes has much bigger wings. So I really would have appreciated like a $50 Fawkes with bigger, better wings, because it feels kind of cheap to me to just copy the exact same design for the wings over to this new figure. I do really love the display stand though, and I think the rest of the figure looks great. Again, I feel like the head could be a little bit bigger, but I do really like how they got the shaping in there with the feathers. And then we do have a new variant of Dumbledore in this set as well, an exclusive version. There are so many different Dumbledore variants that LEGO has made now, and I really love that they keep making more. The final set is Hogwarts First Flying Lesson. This one will be a Kohl's exclusive in the US. The 3 kind of display sets that we just took a look at are going to be Target exclusives, which is kind of crazy to me, like 3 Target exclusives in one wave. But this Flying Lesson set is $30, and I think it looks really great. We have a bunch of new minifigures, including a new Madame Hooch. First time she's like appearing in a retail set since, 2010, because the last one was in a Bricktober pack. And then we have Golden Quirrell, who, again, like, why? Does not make any sense to me. But I do really like the build of the set, especially like those little Nexonites tiles with the stickers for like the house banners on them. And we do have like a monochromatic statue, which is nice because those were really common in the older sets, but we don't see them as much anymore. And this is modular, of course. I don't know how it fits into the larger Hogwarts display because it wasn't shown on the back of the box because it's an exclusive. But I'm really excited to mess around with that. And then the other really cool thing about this set is that we get a Remembrall with like red cloud printing on it, which is, again, very nice because the last time we saw that was like 2002. So there are all of the new Harry Potter sets, at least the regular retail ones. We still have yet to see the 2 Brickheads packs, the direct-to-consumer set, which is apparently buildable objects, which I'm still not happy about. And then we also have the Quidditch accessory pack, as well as the September advent calendar. So LEGO Harry Potter this year is, it's really big. And I do have to say, I'm glad that the sets I was worried about are actually a lot better than I expected. So let me know your thoughts, but that's it for today. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys with more videos soon. Bye for now.